Good afternoon once again. My name is Zaka Nehemiah. We are youth leaders of FCT, both indigenous and resident. This afternoon, we are here to address a pressing issue that has gone viral in regards to our Honorable Minister, our Super Minister, who is doing very well. I am worried by statements coming from a fellow youth who is supposed to be a youth leader from Kogi State and who has failed to address the issues concerning his state, but he has been in FCT for some years, causing trouble here and there. I have investigated to know who is Deji, and I have seen that Deji is a commercial lawyer. He's a commercial activist. He has contested election once and he failed. And I think that has been his pain with our Super Honorable Minister Barrister Nyesom Wike, who is working. Deji contested election as a National Public Secretary of PDP, and the record has shown that Deji has not resigned from PDP. After his failed election, he now turned to be a commercial, a paid activist, and that is what he has been doing over years. And today, he's also claiming to be a lawyer. How many court cases has he attended or won since he is addressing himself as a barrister? So this afternoon, we are here to say that yes, as FCT native, as resident, we pass vote of confidence to our Super and Honorable Minister of FCT. The Honorable Minister is working and he's doing very well. If you are looking at infrastructures, you can see that we have had ministers for years. Last administration, we had a minister who was here for 8 years. What was his achievement? But within 1 year, if you see what Barrister Nyesom Wike has done, it is marvelous, it is wonderful. Check his record. He has been a local government chairman, he has been a chief of staff, he has been a governor, he has been 2 times minister. Deji cannot compare his record with mine that I'm sitting here. To go ahead and say he wants to compare himself with Honorable Minister, a minister. If you are counting minister in this administration, we have over 48 ministers. But the first minister you can mention in this administration is Barrister Nyesom Wike, the FCT minister. What he has done, no minister has ever done it in the history of Nigeria. So I wonder why all these called activists are not talking about development. Is it that they are not activists of achievement? They are not activists of development? They are not activists of community development? It's in the history of FCT. This is the first time that we can see more than 2, 3, 4 projects are going on in each local government in less than 1 year. But they are not talking about that. We talk of issue of security. Last year, there was issue of insecurity in all the area councils. We talk of city kidnapping, but today all these issues have been addressed. Before early this year, Wike distributed healers to all security apparatus. Recently, Wike distributed cars to youth as youth empowerment. So what more did they need from Wike that so-called Deji can come to national television and be comparing himself with a super minister of FCT, comparing our minister with Portable? So as a youth leader, as a youth, we are supposed to be an advocate of development and not destructive criticism, because that is what Deji is doing. I saw one professor from Southeast. They are not talking about what is happening in Southeast. All states in Southeast are prompt with insecurity. Those professors are not talking about what's happening there, but rather they are talking about FCT minister. And they are not talking about development. What sort of activists are they?
They are all being hired.
They are all being hired. The issue of demolition that happens along Lugbe Road, this place has been a security threat to the people of FCT. These are people that cannot be counted. These are people that are not known in FCT. Who are they? What is the name of that community? How did they go to that place? Are they indigenous? The answer is no. These are places that Deji has always gone to mobilize people for protests. And that is why he can easily go back there to say he's defending them. I want to ask you, as Nigerians, that what have you seen Deji doing aside Syria being a Syria protester? And what is he protesting for? You can see that he's always after issues that attract national tension, that have security concern. He's looking for necessary attention. So I want to urge our Nigerians, especially the Nigerian youth, not to take Deji serious. We as FCT residents, we as FCT native, we are happy with what Barrister Asue Ighodalo is doing as a Honorable Minister of FCT, and we pass vote of confidence on him. And we encourage him that we are with him at any time. And just as my brother have said, we are asking security heads to take charge of Deji because he's causing public disturbance in FCT. And if they cannot do that, we as youth leaders are going to do it. Thank you.
Commercial activists and paid charge and bail lawyer, let him go and concentrate and go to court. If I'm not sure he has ever appeared in court before. So there is no point engaging doubts. The last time we engaged him, his fellow touts engaged him in Maitama. His fellow tout because we can no longer tolerate when you are a charge and bail lawyer and then you are a commercial activist who is not protecting the interests of Nigerian youth, FCT people, but you are using us to be hired and be paid. No. What we are saying here is that why is Deji and all his likes not talking about the achievement of the minister? Why is it that nobody, all of them? The other day, I saw one of our brothers from the north raining insults on the minister. I said, okay, why is it that none of them is saying what the minister have done? This is the first time we have had a local government chairman doing kilometers of roads in the FCT. This is the first time the local government chairmen are being given their allocation the way it's supposed to be. Why is everybody not talking about that one? The reason why some of us who are the indigenous activists have not engaged the minister the other way is because he's meeting up to our expectation. So if anybody is against him, we will come out in protection and we will engage them back. Let me just tell you today, we will engage them back. We're not begging anybody. If you know we are hosting you in this town, behave yourself. If you're not going to behave yourself, we will engage you as youth. I have said it clearly without fear of favor. And I'm calling on security. We are waiting to see what the security are going to do to Deji and his likes. We want to know if he's above the law or else if he's above the law. But if he's above the law, we will take the laws into our hands as well. I'm not asking Deji to withdraw his statement, but let me say it clearly. If he does not desist from all these statements against our minister, unnecessary statements against our minister, we will have no other choice than to engage him as youth. We are not begging him to withdraw his statement, but we will engage him. And he should be very careful. The fact that we are hosting him in the FCT and he is not respecting our stakeholders.